things that I do to maximize the points on this game, because once you complete the game initially, whether it be on standard, the easy mode, or the harder modes, you'll get a store where you can get different weapons. I think you can get assault coins, recovery coins, extra hit pouches, things like that. But if you scroll down farther in the store, you'll see like the rocket launcher, the infinite assault rifle, things like that. And you see that the assault rifle is 28,000, I think it's 400 points, and then the actual rocket launcher is 64,000 points. So if you go through the records here, and you can see some of the ones I've done. Basically, if you do a standard completion, you'll usually get most of these if you really put some effort in, like the Charlie dolls. You can get those. Most of those are pretty easy to find. But then you can scroll down and you can actually see points for kills, right? So we have the handgun, you have the shotgun, grenade launcher. These are all weapons that Jill has. Then you have the assault rifle, and then you actually have defeat 1,400 enemies, 1,100 enemies, and you'll maximize your points by doing that. So here's the way that I do it. When you do a Carlos playthrough, you'll get to this part in the game where you have to defend Jill and Tyrell from this zombie horde that comes in. What you want to do, if obviously if you're prudent, you want to save at this part. It'll say defend Jill. It'll even tell you the objective there. Defend Jill. Okay? So inventory is pretty important in this game, but you'll actually get some extra stuff when you go. I think it's standard mode I'm playing on right now. But I saved as much as I could for this run, as you can see. So we'll get started. So essentially, on this zombie horde, you can actually take most of these guys out with the rifle. What I recommend doing is picking up these objects. Do not pick up the detonator. It takes up too much space. One slot is, especially on a playthrough like this, you don't even need it if you're doing this. So you just kind of, mostly with the assault rifle, you can usually get kills if you're stacking the. And always try to be aware of your surroundings, because these guys can pile up on you, but don't freak out. They're pretty easy to control with the rifle if you're aiming for the head. Yeah, see, that guy almost got me, but... Alright, so we pretty much have crowd control right now. If you ever find yourself in a situation where they're getting too much, obviously you can use the generators to help you. But, like I said, if you're stacking, you can use the assault coins too on this. That helps, but if you're trying to save points, I don't recommend it. 9 times out of 10, if you're just watching your surroundings, you can usually get through. You can get through this level. Let's see if this part's coming up. And then there's obviously some ammunition here you can pick up. So I'm going to shut up for a little bit, and then I'll start giving you a strategy to deal with the hunters when they come in. Okay, so when the lights go out, there's going to be a hunter that comes through the store. The first thing that I normally do on a run like this, I wait, clear, obviously keep the zombies under control. He's coming through, flash him. Now make damn sure you get in here quick. Grab a grenade, grab everything you need, turn around, equip a grenade quickly, and light his ass up. On standard, a grenade is an instant kill. Make sure you turn this switch on, and then just go right back to it. Ooh. The punch mechanics with Carlos, I use them if I'm in a tight spot, but I'm not very good at timing it. So I just try to maintain crowd control. And you can switch to your handgun because the handgun kills for the shop, when you're actually stacking kills for that, will count for Carlos and Jill on a Jill run. The only reason I mainly reason I do it for Carlos is because you actually get more enemies in such a small time frame, and legitimately this is how I got the rocket launcher on my last playthrough. Pardon me. Alright, we're getting close to running out of. Take those guys out first. Like I said, crowd control is, as long as you're aiming with the rifle and placing headshots, you should be able to keep these guys under control. And then usually, oh, okay, so I forgot about the hunter that comes out, sorry. Okay, we're good. You can blind him, equip the grenade immediately, light him up, and get back to it. Oh, I missed, sorry. There we go. Remember, it's an instant kill, you just have to pretty much get it placed on his body. And then just go right back to it. Alright, so we're running out of rifle ammo. We're going to switch to the pistol. Don't fret if you do run out of rifle ammo. It's not hard to keep. Well, actually the shutters are coming down anyway, so we're good. Alright, so they're coming in. First thing you want to do with this huge crowd, I kind of screwed it up because I wasted 2 grenades instead of 1, but it's okay. We'll flash them. And actually, there we go. The best thing about this part is this is the biggest wave of zombies that comes in. And then once you start killing them, I think 3 or 4 will come through the door at most. Now there is a cap on the zombies that do come in. After a while, basically they'll stop coming in. Then here you can mess around and get your handgun kills. That's mainly what I do. Missing a little bit. I was trying to see, I screwed up the dodge mechanic on that. Ah, I might die. Nope. Hit that yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of what I do. If you get that assault coin, it does make it easier to take them out, but I think the coins are like 2,000 or 4,000 or something like that. For me, that's just way too much, especially if you're trying to do a run where you get the rocket launcher. And then like I said, if you conserve ammo, normally they'll only release like 2 or 3 in here, and it's pretty easy to manage. Yeah. Ah, I screwed up. Oh boy. Obviously Tyrell is going to keep doing that because it's pretty much the objective is to blow that pillar up and then knock it on the ground, but we're not going to do that. Now eventually on my run, because of where I'm saved at, you will run out of ammo. So I'm just going to try to get as many kills with the handgun as I can. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, they got in. So anyway, so either you can die on this playthrough if you do continue doing this, or once you pretty much defeat most of the zombies, they'll stop coming in, and then you'll pretty much have to reload a game. You don't have to worry about losing any progress if you do load up a game, because the game will keep track of your kills for the store. So if you finish off all the zombies or you die, don't worry about it. All of your stats that you maintain through this run with Carlos to do all this, it's going to stay. So, okay. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that. So like I said, initially you can scroll down here. There's 3 weapons that you can't do on this run. You can get it with the handgun. It takes a little bit longer. You can't get it with the shotgun or the grenade launcher or the Magnum. Those are for Jill runs, and I'll actually show you how you can do that on one of her runs to maximize and get all the kills for that. So if you actually add up most of those points from doing that run, you'll actually have just enough to get the rocket launcher. At most of these records, you can actually, if you do all of them, you'll have enough to get pretty much everything on here. But that's the way I do it to get the highest amount of points in the quickest amount of time that you feasibly can do. So that's how I do it, and that's pretty much my tip for you. Just keep loading. Go to the game, load it, restart. You're not going to lose any stats again, like kills and stuff. It maintains your stats. So yeah, that's how I do it. That's my tip if you're trying to actually stack up kills with weapons. And then I will do a Jill run through and show you how to stack the kills with her weapons. And I believe the best way to do it when you run into the most enemies is the Umbrella Lab. So, alright, that's all I got. Hopefully this helps you. We'll see you next time.